Have you ever felt like the world doesn't understand you? Like your way of thinking and feeling is too intense, too deep, or just different? Today, we're diving into two fascinating and opposite personalities. The INFJ, the enigmatic introvert, and the ENFP, the visionary extrovert. We'll uncover their real struggles, their strengths, and most importantly, what happens when these two worlds collide. You might see yourself in one of them more than you think. But what if I told you that these two personalities might be more alike than you think, and that their biggest struggles come from the same hidden source? Imagine two people experiencing life in completely different ways. An ENFP walks into a crowded room and lights up. Every face is a new story to discover. Every conversation is an opportunity for connection. Their energy is contagious, but deep down, they fear being misunderstood. They crave real connections, not just surface-level interactions. An INFJ, on the other hand, stays back for a moment, watching, observing. They prefer deep, meaningful conversations over small talk. They only approach people they truly feel connected to. They notice the subtle details, the unspoken emotions, and before long, the noise and energy drain them completely. Now, flip the situation. A quiet evening at home, a book, a cup of tea, the sound of rain outside. The INFJ feels at peace. The silence recharges them. But for the ENFP, it's unbearable. The absence of stimulation, the lack of connection, feels like isolation. But here's the twist. It's not just about preferences. The brains of INFJs and ENFPs process the world in completely different ways. And that leads to struggles few people ever talk about. Introversion and extroversion are not just about being shy or outgoing. They describe where a person focuses their mental energy. Introverts recharge by turning inward, processing thoughts and emotions internally, while extroverts gain energy from external interactions and stimulation. INFJs, introverted, intuitive, feeling, judging. One of the rarest personality types, making up only 1 to 2% of the population. Deep thinkers, empathetic, visionaries with a clear sense of purpose. They crave authenticity but often feel misunderstood. Solitude isn't just a choice, it's a necessity. Their dominant function, introverted intuition, NI, allows them to see deep patterns and predict outcomes, while their extroverted feeling, FE, makes them attuned to the emotions of others. ENFPs, extroverted, intuitive, feeling, perceiving, energetic, creative, a whirlwind of ideas and inspiration. They thrive on human connection, but their biggest struggle? Too many possibilities, too many paths. Sticking to one goal can feel impossible. Routine, structure, it feels suffocating. Their dominant function, extroverted intuition, NE, helps them see endless opportunities, while their introverted feeling, FI, gives them a deep personal value system. INFJs face a constant battle between their deep emotions and their need for solitude. Too much introspection isolates them. Their idealism makes them suffer when reality doesn't meet their expectations. They absorb the emotions of others, sometimes to the point of exhaustion. Their introverted thinking, TI, helps them analyze problems deeply, but their weaker extroverted sensing, SE, can make them feel disconnected from the present moment. ENFPs. They struggle with focus. Their energy is limitless, but without direction, they feel lost. They need constant excitement, new experiences, fresh ideas. Without them, they spiral into restlessness. And while they bring life to every room, deep down, they fear they might never truly belong. Their extroverted thinking, TE, helps them take action, but their weaker introverted sensing, SI, makes them struggle with consistency and long-term planning. The INFJ has a clear vision of the future, but struggles with the misalignment between the real world and their ideal expectations. The ENFP, on the other hand, sees 1,000 open paths, but struggles with the risk of feeling lost among too many possibilities. At their core, this also comes down to energy. Introverts recharge in solitude and lose energy in prolonged social interactions. Extroverts, on the other hand, recharge through social engagement and feel drained when they lack external stimulation. These two types couldn't be more different. Yet, they share something powerful. Both are driven by intuition. Both see beyond the surface. One finds meaning in depth, the other in movement. But at their core, they both seek the same thing: understanding, connection, purpose. So, where do you stand? Do you see yourself in the INFJ? Or the ENFP? Or maybe a little bit of both? Share your experience in the comments. Let's talk. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.